Okay, so this is the basic step that you can follow to activate the standard app on Fiori Launchpad. So if it is done on on-premise system, basically by using SAP Business Suite or SAP S4 HANA. So that's it. Now let's see how we can extend this standard app, because let's say the basic requirement was to activate the standard app, but now whenever you want to modify the standard app, it can be done based on extensions. Okay, so there are some standard extensions which are available for this app. And if that extension is there, then only you can modify. But let's say for standard app, there is no extension, so you cannot modify that standard app. That is the limitation of standard app. Because let's consider the requirement is in the standard app, let's say you want to hide or you want to remove this table, and instead of this table, you want to add any other control. So that is the requirement. But what you will do in custom app, how you will do this? How the development can be done? You can directly comment this code and you can add a new control, right? You can easily add a new control, and most probably that will work here without and it will work here that there will be no complexity at all to configure that. But when it comes to the standard app, you cannot directly go and you cannot directly change. Okay, first of all, you need to check whether that modification is available or not, whether that extension is available or not for that standard app. Whatever the extension or whatever the part of control you want to change, whether that is available or not, you want to see. If that thing is not available, you cannot extend the standard app. Okay, that is the basic limitation for standard app for the modification purpose. You cannot fully customize like a custom app. So that's what generally the most of the customers will go with the custom implementation. And if customers are happy with whatever the standard app is providing, then they can go with the standard app. But if not, they can go with the custom implementation. So for extending the standard app, as the limitation for this is, 1 second, let me check the UI5 version. What is the UI5 version? Because this we cannot extend it on BS. BS has some prerequisite. It needs 1.71 or something like that UI5 version. If it is below that, then you cannot extend the standard app on BS. So we need to go with Web ID. See? So the current version of this Launchpad is 1.65. Sorry, the UI component, whatever they have installed is the current version which this UI component is bringing is 1.65. So we cannot extend the standard app on BS. For BS, prerequisite is your UI5 version should be 1.71. It should not be less than that. Okay, if it is less, then yeah, we cannot work on standard app. Basically on BS tool, we have to go with Web ID, Web ID full stack or Web ID personal edition. So I already have a Web ID personal edition, so we can check that in Web ID personal edition if you want. Okay, so I'll show you in Web ID personal edition how we can extend this. So I will not deploy this. So I'll just show you basically what are the steps we can follow, and rest like deployment and all, everything will remain the same here. Okay, everything will remain the same. So now once you do the modification in that standard app, so whatever the tile we have configured, you can remove that. You can remove that tile and manually you can configure again like a custom app. Okay, so for the first step, whatever the steps we followed, same step you can follow again for configuring this, because once you made that extension, so that app will be considered as an extended app. So whatever the standard tile, it won't be useful right after that. So you just have to create a new tile again for that app. So let's go back now and let me open the Web ID personal edition for a second. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm just going to start that. One second, I'm just logging in Web ID personal edition. So this Web ID personal edition, it's like a local environment ID that you can install. Okay, so let me search my screen. Let me share my screen now. Okay, is my screen visible, Arun?
Yes, yes, Avik.
Okay, so this is Web ID Personal Edition, which we have. It generally run on localhost server. So now let me copy the technical name of our app. So first of all, what we need to do now, we need to import this app. We need to import this app. So yeah, this is the technical name. So we need to import this app in Web ID. So you can just right click here. You can import. You can can new and new. You can create. See what you need to do. Right click on the workspace, new, and you can go with extension project. That's it. So when you click on the extension project, now finally what you need to do now, you need to select that app. So that app will come from either from SAP Cloud Platform or from ABAP repository. So now we just need to import from that SAP Cloud, from ABAP repository. So let me select that S4H system. Okay, after that, we need to search for that app. So once it connects with that system, then it will provide all the all the apps which are available as a part of that system. So it will take a couple of seconds here. Okay, I think still it is loading. Let's hold on for a couple of seconds here. I think let me select the second one. Let's see. If it is not working, then I just need to check the destination. Okay, so the second one is working. So let's paste that app name. Okay, so this is what the app which is available in that repository. So we'll select that and let me click on OK. Okay, so now the extension project, this is what the extension project would be considered. So let's click on next. So yes, automatically it will open extensibility pane. So there is one tab for this one and it will open that app in new tab. Okay. So now our app will open like this. So it will generally provide a preview of our app, how our app is looking. See. Okay. So now whatever see on right hand side, you will see these are the different extensions which are available for that app. And based on here, you can go with any change that you want to do, and you can identify that control and you can just disable. OK, so let me check. Let's see whether we can hide any column or any filter on the top. Let's see that. Let's try to achieve that. So I think it's a detail page, right? So let me check on the master list. OK, it's like a object page, first status. OK. I think it's not available. So whichever thing you can see as a disable, so that you cannot do any extension. So in footer, I think footer there is a possible save all button is there. Cancel all. I think it's a different one. Work list, page, footer. OK, display button, display split, analysis, cancel button and post. So all these 4 buttons we can see here. Let me click on this display. OK, so when you click on this display button, so looks like this we can extend. So what all extensions are possible? You can just click on this below extend button and you can see only one extension is possible. And what you can do, you can hide this button. Only that is possible. You cannot change your text. See, display button control has been hidden. Now you just need to click on refresh. That's it. Now once you click on refresh, now you won't see that button. Can you see that button? No, that's it. So this is the one modification we have done in this page. Now let's see whether we can do any other thing. OK, so on the top, there is a smart filter and bar, and below there is a smart table. Let's see in smart table whether we can do anything. OK, so not possible in table. Let's see whether the cells are possible or not. OK, I think that is also not possible. OK, so in table, we can't do anything here. OK, because everything is disabled. We can see, right? It's not enabled. Now let's see whether in filter bar, whether we can do anything. OK, looks like in filter bar, we can hide these filters. Let's say we want to hide billing document or billing type, we can do that. So I'm just clicking on this billing document. You can click on hide control. And same like that, you can also hide this billing document type. So you can click here and you can just write hide control. That's it. And now just click on refresh. So hopefully billing document and billing document type, these two filters will be disabled. Can you see now? It's not visible. That's it. So this is what the extensions means the modification we have done. And now let's expand our folder, the standard app. So when you go to the manifest.json file, that two extensions will be added under this in manifest. Can you see? Filter billing document visible false, filter billing document type visible false, and the button that we have disabled visible false. That's it. So this is what the extension we have performed now. Now finally, what you need to do now, you need to deploy this app again on ABAP repository. So again, same process. Whatever the steps we have followed on BS to deploy, same steps we have to follow here. But in WebID, we generally deploy in different way. So you can just right click on this app and there is one option deploy to SAPUI5 ABAP repository. So just choose that option. And so this is not an existing app. This is the new app now because this app you have already extended. It's not a standard app now. It's an extended app. So that's why I'm just going to select deploy a new application. And here we just need to select that system, SAP system. So now I'm just going to select. So at least I'll deploy this. Later, the configuration steps will remain the same. What we did. Click next. Now you can provide a name. So already there is a help which is provided. That name it should not exceed 15 characters. It has already been given, and you can provide a name starting with Y or Z. Okay, so let's say if I'm writing Z M EXT app. OK, so this is the name which I have provided. So description, you can provide that extension for document app. And package you can browse, you can use the same package ZUI5_test and click OK. That's it. Now just click on next. Now you can choose a TR. So I think this is what the TR we have created. So just choose that TR and just click on next and directly finish. That's it. So once you do that, it will start deploying now. OK, can you see now? It's deploying now. OK, see, application has been deployed to S4H. So it is deployed now. And now if we go back here and if we go to the package, you will see that app under that package. Let's go back. Let's go to SAT. Enter. And let's see that app now. So under that BSP application, you will see that app. Can you see now? See, this is what the app we recently have activated and extended. Sorry, and then it's been now available under the BSP application. So the next thing what you will do, same again, we have to configure the new type, and you can reuse the existing catalog and group, and you can reuse the semantic object and all, just to configure this app properly on Fiori Launchpad. Okay, so the steps remain the same going forward now. So again, if you're making any changes, you just need to deploy this app. Okay, but next time you don't have to configure because already it is there. So just deploy this app. So next time automatically it will consider update an existing application. You don't have to select this first option automatically. We have to go with update, not for a new. Okay, so just click on update new, and you just have to select that. And you will also see that inside this transport only, that application is locked. Just click next and just click on finish. Okay, so again, it will deploy that app on the same thing. That's it. Any questions in this, Arun?
No, Avik.
Okay, so deployment when it comes to the web ID, it's very easy as compared to BS, if you consider. Okay, that's it. I think that's all I wanted to cover here. So anything you want to discuss?
No, Avik.
No, right? Okay, fine. I think so. Today, what all things we want to cover? So we have covered that, like the deployment of custom application on Fiori Launchpad, and also the standard app activation